Welcome back to the iQuarrel channel. Today, another ranking video. This episode, we're going to be focusing on Stranger Things cast members and characters. And I thought I'd do another tier list. I really enjoyed doing the last one on the Conjuring universe. Thank you to all of those who supported that video. If you guys have any other ideas too, please let me know. I'm all for them. But today, I thought with the ending of season 5, Stranger Things, I would do a character ranking. And I kind of tried to keep it Stranger Things specific. So I got the top tier as Hellfire Club. That kind of goes without saying. That's just the GOAT list. This is the I watched the show for these characters section. And then I've got the second tier, which is Tubular. Tubular is the excellent character. Love him. Not the GOAT list, but love him. And then you've got Bitchin. Bitchin is like, I'd say it's like pretty nice. It's like, yeah, they're a good character. I like them. They're bitchin. 50-50s, like, honestly, they're fine. They're okay. I don't think the show needs them, but it's like, yeah, I don't think the show doesn't need them. It's really like 50-50. Then you've got Chrissy. I don't like this. Season 4 from Eddie. Chrissy, I don't like this. So that's a quote. That basically means that I don't like this character. Then you've got, I can't spell. Then you've got Strange Things. Strange Things is basically like, I don't like them, plus they kind of put me off at some point in the show. They were a bit weird. I don't really rate them. And then you've got Mouth Breather. Mouth breather is a really popular term or phrase in the first season, especially. So I thought I'd put that in as the worst tier. This means I basically hate them. I wish they weren't in the show. So yeah, this is how I've done it. You've got basically I love them and I hate them, and then all in between. And I do have the cast list in front of me, just in case, because I've got a few characters down here and I can't remember all their names. So I'll freestyle this just as I did last time. But yeah, I just want to say, like, I know most of their names. I watch the show probably once a year, but I'm not a pro. I'm no Anthony. But yeah, basically, without further ado, let's commence this. So, straight off the bat, Lucas. I think I think Lucas is probably bitchin'. He's probably cool. He's yeah. I don't like. He's not like an okay character. He's probably a little bit better than that. He's got some cool moments. Like with the wrist rocket. I think season 4 and 5 with the whole him and Max thing's pretty special. So I'll put him in bitchin'. But he's not an excellent character by any means. Demogorgon. I'm gonna say they're pretty rad. They're pretty excellent. They're really cool. Um, you've got the Demogorgon in every season. You got the season 1, season 2. It's more the Demodogs. Interesting. Let's just go. I think they're really cool. I'm honestly all for them. I'm gonna say Tubular. Holly, season 5. Holly. Um, I'll say bitchin'. I think she's cool. Definitely for the one season she's in, I know that the character is in every season, but for this actress, I see one of them. I don't know their names. God, where is she? She's not even in the cast list that I have. That is so helpful. Yeah, Holly, look, she's obviously really relevant in season 5. I think she did a really good job. I'll put her in bitchin'. Alexi. By the way, there will be spoilers in this. If you haven't seen the show, yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up. I will be spoiling some moments. Alexi, pour one out. Rest in peace. R.I.P. I loved this character for season three. Um, I'm I'm gonna say excellent. That moment, right before his death in season three was so heartfelt when the kid was like, you can do it, mister. And he did it. He popped the necessary balloons for the challenge. And he got the prize, and then he got shot, and it was a really effective moment. I'm kind of glad he died because the show makes you feel something. And I'm all about emotions with TV shows and movies. So yeah, I really liked his character. I think he didn't overstay his welcome, and yeah, I still kind of wish he was in more, but I'm satisfied. Definitely Tubular. Argyle. I think his name's Argyle. I could be wrong. And yeah, he is. He is in the cast list. This guy was only in season four. I'm gonna say he was bitchin'. He was uh definitely better than Holly. In my opinion, he was funny. He brought more to season four, and season four was just amazing. So yeah, I will give him the bitchin', and I'll raise him in front of Holly. Oh, Bob Newby, superhero. I don't know. I kind of want to put him in the reason why I watched the show, but he's obviously only in one season, being season two. He is hilarious. You love this character. This is one of those really effective, newly introduced characters. The follow up with the next season, from season one, did really well with Bob Newby. I really liked his stay in the season. He obviously also didn't overstay his welcome. He wasn't in very long at all. I wish I wish they didn't kill him off, but like I see for the story why it was kind of necessary, given what we know now and what we kind of hoped for with between Joyce and Hopper. But yeah, he was awesome. I'm gonna rate him as the first Tubular because he was a great character, Bob Newby. Oh, Eddie, where do you think I'm gonna put Eddie? Obviously. I mean, he's got the Hellfire Club shirt on. He is the best character probably in the entire series. I don't think that's a hot take either. I think for one season, that he's in, he, yeah, season four, he doesn't have any other time anywhere else in the series. He is just an awesome character. I reckon episode one, season four is probably one of the greatest episodes in the entire show. And primarily because of him, he's just an awesome character. He is the outcast of outcasts, and everyone loves him for it. Everyone somehow relates to this guy, and he is just the GOAT. Great actor. I always forget his name. Joseph Quinn. Um, yeah, really appreciated him in this. Obviously, we've seen him in a few other stuff recently, like the Quiet Place prequel and Fantastic Four. I think this is his role, and with the guitar solo on, the top of the I guess the motorhome, or the caravan, like, oh, dude, he is the master. He is the master. Yeah, this guy's a rock star. I love him. He was definitely why I watched the show. Why I've seen that season as many times as I have Eddie Munson. Another great character for, the season that he's in. I I'm gonna put Derek in Tubular. he's not why I watched. Oh, season 5 wasn't as fun as the other seasons, so he was kind of why I watched the show. But by the same token, I don't put him on the GOAT list. But he's probably pretty damn close. But he's definitely not on the Hellfire Club. I'm gonna put him on Tubular. I think he's funny as hell. "Suck my fat one" was an awesome quote to have. He was a great character. He obviously starts as dipshit Derek and turns into delightful Derek. Very quickly. I think the audience for season 5 loved Derek, and I was definitely on that carriage because he was really funny. I had a good time with this character, especially for so late in the series. I just thought he was a great newly added character to the series. So good on you, Derek. Murray. I think Murray is. I think he's bitchin' probably. I'll actually put him on the first bitchin'. He has plenty of funny moments. I appreciate him as a character. He's a great actor. Obviously, I'm a fan of the other guys. Yeah, he's quite funny. I like him in the show. I'll put him at bitchin' in the first rank. Maxine. Tubular practically was brought in into the show in season 2 from Max's character, even though it's something she doesn't say. I'll put Max in Tubular. I want to put her higher, but I don't think she's in the GOAT list. I think she is a really good character though, especially with running up the hill with season 4. I think Max was a secondary character and she rose above the ranks and just kind of became like the main shit in the entire show. So I'll give it to her. I think she is front of the house for Tubular. Ooh. Um oh, Mrs. Wheeler. Looking good, Mrs. Wheeler. Um I'm gonna put her in bitchin'. I'm gonna put her in bitchin'. She is definitely fun to look at. She's an attractive character. She's a cool character. She's a badass in the last season. Um, and yeah, I don't think she's an okay character by any means. I think she's totally bitchin'. I really don't like this character. Um, I don't even know what her name is. I always call her Eight. Um, Callie? She, yeah, Eight sister, whatever her name is. She's a bloody pain. I don't like her at all. I hate the direction they went with for season 2 with her and her, crew of misfits. It was a cool idea on paper, but I think she was probably the wrong cast choice for that role. I didn't enjoy her. She was kind of annoying, especially in the last season. That was a huge letdown. With her being in addition um, to that to that season. Yeah, she's annoying. I'm sorry. Steve the Hare Harrington. You are hilarious. You probably started with a 50-50, maybe even close to Chrissy, I don't like this. But and when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. This guy is. I'm gonna put him in front of Eddie if it lets me. Um, This guy is the GOAT. I love Steve. Steve is a an amazing character. He is the reason for me watching this show. Out of all these characters, he is just the best. Season two, this guy is the GOAT with a great future in the series. Between him and Dustin, with that little dynamic duo that they form in season two, when trying to track down Dart, he is just awesome. He's funny. You're rooting for him to survive, even to end up with Nancy low key. This guy's just awesome. He is hilarious. He is a great addition. Um, I I even love other movies that he's in. I love his music as well. I forget his name. Joe. Joe Carey. He is yeah, he's in other movies, and he always does a great job in those other films, in my opinion. I'm kind of biased because I'm that much of a fan. I think everything he touches is amazing. So I think this guy is Hellfire Club, and he is in front of the house. And I doubt that any of these other characters are going to take his spot. Eddie's close. If Eddie could if Eddie dropped end of beginning or something like that, he would probably be the untouchable Steve Harrington. But yeah, he's untouchable. Joyce, I like Joyce fine. I think she's a great character. She's a great actress. Obviously, um, but she kind of gets on my nerves a lot because she's the mum of two boys that are constantly on the edge of survival. So I see why she's obviously always in panic mode, but she is just, I don't know. She's a good character, but she kind of annoys me. I want to put her on the end of bitchin', but she annoys me. So I'll put her as she's okay. Erica, I'm gonna. I don't really like Erica. I don't think she's a terrible character, and obviously she kind of grows on you, but she is that younger sibling kind of feel, and I'm not a big fan of her character. I don't think the show needed her. I don't think the show didn't need her, but yeah, I think she's more annoying than effective. And she's definitely effective, but she's just a bit more annoying. Papa, Martin Brenner. I created this section of the tier list for Strange Things, characters that put me off for this guy primarily. He is a pain. He is a creep. Obviously effective in the show. I think the show unfortunately needs him, but he is strange and I don't like him. He puts me off. He gives me the chills. He gives me the ick. I don't like this guy. Dustin. I'll put him in the Hellfire Club. I'll put him in the Hellfire Club. I think Dustin is full of great quotes, from season one, where he's like, Mike, I found the pudding. He's hilarious. And season two, when he's in the library and he's trying to find out about, species of tadpole. And the librarian denies him more books. And he's like, are you shitting me? And she's like, excuse me? And he's like, what the? And I need my paddles. He is hilarious, and I like the direction he took in the other seasons, especially season five. That was hard to watch. He was obviously in this picture, he looks so down, and for a lot of season five, he is quite upset over Eddie's death. So he kind of shows how I feel. So I respect the hell out of Dustin. And his end of story, never ending story, my bad. Never Ending Story duet with Susie is awesome. The Mind Flayer. I'm going to say Tubular. This is like an iconic character, I think, in the posters in Stranger Things. If you don't know Stranger Things from watching it, but you've seen the posters, you know this character. I think it's an awesome design. Obviously, it has a few different designs with season 3 and season 5. I really rate the season 2 look. It's very iconic. I think the Demogorgon and the Mind Flayer are both very iconic. I'm gonna put the Mind Flayer probably there. Um, I might even have to do that. I don't know. It's so tricky to like, rank people, let alone, rank them within their ranking section. But I'm gonna have to try and do it. And how did I? What? Yeah, I don't know why. I want to put her, honestly. She's like in the Hellfire Club, low key. But because I'm trying to take this seriously, I can't put Mrs. Wheeler in the Hellfire Club. I want to because I love her, but I can't do it. Um, Jim Hopper. Look, don't mess with Jim. Don't mess with Jim. Um, Tubular though. Tubular. Jim Hopper is the reason why I got into Stranger Things. I would put him in Hellfire Club, but I think he kind of gets a little bit annoying with his death wish in season 5. Stop trying to sacrifice yourself. You already did that at the end of season 3 and it didn't work, did it? Now, when he obviously fake died in the end of season 3, we all felt that. We all hated that. We were like, "No, bro." And then he pulled a Jon Snow and was like, "Actually, I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'll beat this thing. I got you guys." So I liked that, but like I didn't like that, in season 5 he had a death wish and he was trying to sacrifice himself. I understand why, obviously, with trying to protect Jane, but I don't know. I wouldn't rate him in the GOAT list, probably because of that. Um, However, I think he is still tubular. He is the reason why I watched season 1. He's the reason why I got through it. I watched season 1 kind of when it first came out. I'd say within the first year of it coming out. I feel like in 2016. Don't quote me on that, but I loved his character so much. I had a lot of fun with his character. I related to certain parts of this character personally, and I really appreciated the end of season 1 Hop, especially. That was so heartfelt and such an effective scene with his daughter going through the treatment. Yeah, I really liked that. So, yeah, I'll put him there. Yeah, close to being higher, but yeah. 11, look, season 1, 11 would probably be in the tubular. I think she, in season 3, is probably bitchin'. Um, I'll put her in bitchin'. I think she almost goes 50-50. She goes from the main character to kind of like background noise in season 5. She doesn't maintain the hype that she has. She's the only one with abilities for most of the series, I should say. So she's very unique. She's a very cool character. I am gonna put her um, top tier or top rank for bitchin'. Bob. um, there's a few people in the Stranger Things community that say justice for Barb. I am I am not one of those characters. Sorry, I'm not one of those people. Justice for Barb. No. Yeah. I'm not one of those. I'm not about it. I think Barb is obviously effective in season 1. But I think she's nowhere near like a favorite character of mine. I think she's annoying. Yeah, I don't hate her because she doesn't really do anything to annoy me. I'm gonna just put her in here. Robin. I like Robin. I think Robin's okay. I liked Robin in season three. I thought she was a cool new addition. Season four, she was fine. Season five, she was kind of annoying. So I'll put her in the 50-50. Uh, D'Artagnan, Dart, the Demodogs, they are tubular. They are cool. I rate them. Mr. Clark is low key. I'm gonna put him at the end of the list. He is a very effective character. He is really cool. I have a lot of fun with him. I really like his character. I think he's really funny in scenes, and I like that they used him more in season five. Jonathan, Jonathan's fine. I don't hate Jonathan. Um, but yeah, there's certain parts between season one and season five where he's kind of, obviously seen as creepy, a little bit annoying. He is fine though. Will the Wise. You're also fine. Obviously it's kind of cool with what they did with his character with the abilities in season five, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good time with his character. I think he is fine. Enough said. Um, oh, bro. I'm gonna put him on the end of Tubular. I think he is hilarious. He's nowhere. You don't need him by any means, but he is a great addition. He is funny, and I don't think he overstays his welcome. I like Ted Wheeler a lot. I have a lot of fun with this character. Um, Especially in the scene where he's like, what I do, what I do. Like, I don't know. He's funny. But by the same token, I can't put him in front of Mrs. Wheeler. I'll put him in Bitchin, and I'll put these two together. Vecna is. I'm gonna put Vecna in Tubular. In front of these characters, I appreciate that our actor, what's his name? It's Campbell, isn't it? God, there's so many. There's so many people in this cast. And I don't think he's on the list. He's not on the list. No, he is. Jamie Campbell. Jamie Campbell Bower. He he's a great actor. I love him in season four. Season five, he's cool, but he's like, I don't know, season four is a little bit better. I love how he puts on the voice. He looks amazing. He's got that Freddy Krueger kind of vibe to him. I think he's cool. I think he's excellent. I'll put him there. Billy, Billy's cool, bro. I know he's redeeming at the end of season three. I'm gonna put him. I'll put him with Derek. He's cool. I have a good time with him. As I said before, I'd probably change some of these, like, different days on the week. I'd feel differently. But right now, this is kind of how I'm feeling it. So I really like Billy though. I think he's a cool character. He has a cool car, cool haircut, cool style. He's definitely a dick. He's a great actor. He's a great addition in the series, and season two especially, that's his prime. Um, Although you could argue that because obviously he's got a big position to fill in season three, with the ongoings. But yeah, I'm gonna say Tubular. Um, yeah, a little bit better than middle. Mike. Mike's fine. I don't I don't think he's bitching. I think he's fine. He's cool. I don't know if I really have a good time with this character. I think they need him. He's obviously a main character. But yeah, I think he's fine. Sam, what's his last name? Sam Owens. Yeah, 50-50. I don't have anything negative. I appreciate his character probably a little bit more. I appreciate what he does for like Will and Will's mom and all that in season two. He's obviously like you've got the wrong idea of him in season two based off this lad. But yeah, I like him. He obviously grows on you at the end of season two. I like that he makes an appearance towards the second end half of season four. Um, yeah, I think he's cool. I think he's cool. I kind of want to put him here, funnily enough. I'll put him. I'll put him there. The many-faced god. I kind of wish. I don't understand why he wasn't in season five. He was really cool in season four. I'm going to say. I'm going to say bitchin'. I'm gonna say bitchin'. I'll probably put him here. I like the actor. Obviously, I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so I'm a little bit biased, but I'll put him there. I think the Hawkins mayor was really good. I also think this lad is a good actor. I don't think I have him on this list of actors' names. Yeah, I don't. He was a great addition to season three. I'll put him in bitchin'. Um, yeah, I'll put him in bitchin'. I think he was cool. He was a great addition to season three. I'll say that twice. Yes, he was fun. He was funny. I appreciated the position they put him in. I think that would have been awkward, and yeah, he was kind of like a good bad guy, and I don't know. I appreciated that. You've got your Russian Terminator. I think he was fine. I think he was fine. He was definitely kind of bitching, but not really. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably put him. Uh, I'll probably put him here. He was fine. This chick, she killed she killed Benny. Oh man, she killed Benny. Yeah, that's a terrible spot to be in. And you, because of one move, one bad move, you've earned the mouth breather. Benny, oh Benny, you you made one episode. I I like you though. I like the actor. I appreciated that, you know, they did that. I think it was a bold move and yeah, justice for Benny. Justice for Benny. The librarian is fine. She is kind of funny. I don't really want to put her in front of these other characters because she really isn't important in the show, but I think she's fine. Susie, Susie's bitching. Susie's bitching. She's kind of funny. I appreciate her. Where was she in season five? Another one that was just lost. And Officer, God, what is your name, sir? I know I've got you in here somewhere. Oh, you've got to be in here somewhere. Bear with me. There you are. Officer Callan. Yeah, yeah. I think he was fine. I think he was fine. I think he was a good character. I thought he was cool. He was kind of funny at times. Um, yeah, I appreciate him. Oh, this chick. I love the first two Terminators. I don't really think I like this character, to be honest. She was kind of annoying. I didn't think she was necessary. Um, why I don't think she was necessary is because they were building on it, and then, she just, I don't know, like she just lets everyone go and they live happily ever after. Like, I've got some questions with her character choices. Yeah, I don't know. She was interesting. This guy was also fine. Yeah. And this guy's a mouth breather. Definitely. He was a pain. Um, yeah. This is probably how I rank everyone. Honestly, like it's kind of tricky, but yeah, this is probably how I'd do it. I love these three characters. Some of these characters are close to being in the Hellfire Club, but they probably just don't make it. They just don't do it for me. Um, I would probably swap these around tomorrow. I'm not sure, but just freestyling it. This is how I feel. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press like and feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to get the numbers up, and I appreciate all of you guys that do subscribe. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and until the next video. Cheers, guys.